All right, so this one is called the do not engage policy, which is something that I have um, developed over time. So it used to be a thing that it was called how to finish writing a book, because in order to take something seriously, you have to kind of behave in a serious sort of manner. And so the some of the rules to finishing writing a book that I had to adopt was don't let anybody into your world and don't get sucked into other people's worlds. Because if you uh, like in life, we're social beings, and if you're just going to all these birthdays and like Thanksgivings is and Christmas, like all these things and outings, things that people do, and everybody wants to hang out and do stuff, it can be very challenging to get anything done. You have to be able to say no, and you have to be able to say, actually, right now, what's most important to me is I need to focus on things, right? And so but what it is sort of more developed into these days is that whenever I have to deal with, like I know a number of people, and sometimes people that I have a run-in with that I don't appreciate, where they most of the time they're nice to you, to your face, but then there are times when they're rude to you and they say inappropriate things. And so for myself, it's easy to just forgive and forget and then wait for the next time. Then things get better and then things get ugly again and then things get better. And it's just like to not be on that roller coaster. I've adopted what I call a do not engage policy, where it's like where some people, when I see them, I still am polite. I am still friendly. I'm still kind. But I just say, when people say, "Hey, how's it going?" and I just say, "Good," and then I walk away, right? Because they don't really care how you're doing, honestly. Because if they really did, they would think twice about the way that they spoke to you. And it's like this scene: fool me once, shame on you; fool me twice, shame on me; fool me 3, 4, 5 times, it's always shame on me at that point. I mean, you gotta, I don't know how to say it, like read the room. You have to pay attention when you're dealing with people who use underhanded tactics to kind of I don't know if it's to get what they want, but they're certainly not considerate and polite and respectful, and they don't really seem to honor you, or they don't they don't make an effort to get what you're about so that they can have healthy relations with you and whatnot. So, and it's one of these things that I have found to be very liberating, to not feel the need to engage with people who have time and time again stepped on my toes, spat in my face, and then they go back to being like, friendly or cordial, certainly in front of other people, or whenever it suits them. But then whenever it suits them, they put on another mask where they aren't as agreeable, aren't as enjoyable. I don't know how I'll say it, right? So yeah. And I found that to be, like I said, very empowering to just and to keep things short and sweet too. So it's like there's a few people that when I see them and they say hi and I say hey, and that's it. I mean, you're not getting anything more out of me. You will not get any more of my time. You will not get any of my energy. I will not spend any more time being upset, annoyed, frustrated, hurt by somebody's behavior. And really, it was my, what do you call it? My lack of something, whether it's foresight or, I don't know, ability to handle the situation in a way where I yeah, I don't know, am paying attention to things so that it doesn't be sour or something like that. Anyways, that's all it is. The do not engage policy. It's great. Yeah,